You know those times when you can't figure out what is making you unhappy, what is making you sad, what is making you depressed. We all have those times. Now you need to realize why that happens. That happens because you're trying to fill the black hole, the thing that you don't have, with something other else, or something that you don't have. Okay, so what I meant by that, suppose, let me give you a prime example of what happened in my life. The thing that was lacking in my life was relationships, and I was good at money. I was always good at finances. So what I did, I thought I should get more finance in and it will solve it. But it didn't. Okay, spoiler alert, it didn't. And I got more money, more money, more money. And the thing about getting more money is I wasn't that experienced. So it wasn't like automated and stuff. I was literally putting in a lot of work, a lot of work. And by the time I was working, in the end, there was always this question, like, will this will be like, I had a girlfriend. I wasn't saying I hadn't didn't had a girlfriend, but it wasn't like majorly serious and stuff. But I'm telling you this, that I literally craved the thing that is going out, not party ways. I craved the thing, like, in my childhood I used to play a lot of badminton. I was a very athletic kid. I used to play a lot of badminton. I used to running. मतलब, I learned every sport that our neighborhood played. Okay, I learned skating. Got good at skating. I good at playing badminton. I good at playing lots of things. Boxing, MMA, lots of things. Not MMA, boxing. Yeah, MMA is, is very different. Okay, boxing, I got good at that. But the thing that happened now is that I was trying to fill my relationship hole with my money. But the thing is, you can't do that. And that's why most of these big celebrities are even afraid, or not even afraid. They are very sad and depressed because they are trying to do things in other endeavors and think they will get results in this endeavor. You will never. You will never get that results, because you will still feel sad. Okay, this is coming from first hand experience. And it isn't like I was making a lot of money. I was making a lot of money for my country, for my age. You add that caveat, because when you see internet, everybody is making 100K. I wasn't certainly at 100K. I was not at that point, but considering my age and stuff, I was 0.001% of the people in the world. And I wasn't happy. Now I am more happy than that. Not gonna lie to you. Now I am more happy because I got lots of experiences. That's what I today talk about. That you get money, but if money is just an amplifier, if you don't like yourself, money won't do anything. So I now I know how to figure it out and stuff, and I'm more happy than I am. So what you need to do is figure out what is making you sad. There will be a thing, and you need to be brutally honest with yourself with this. Okay, are you craving physical intimacy? Are you craving loving intimacy? Are you craving sleeping with someone? Not in that way sleeping with someone, but just sleeping with someone. As many of you people cuddle, cuddle their beds at 3 a.m. in the night. Okay, are you craving that? What are you craving? You are craving a good body. Okay, what are you craving? What you are craving? Good money, that that you will make more money. What are you craving? You need to figure out 110% crystal clear on that. Now, if you have figured that out, think of how you can solve it. Don't go into things like, yeah, I will do. You know what mistake I made? I used to think that getting more money will get me more girls. That is partially true. Not gonna lie to you, that is partially true. You get more attractive, you get all those things. That is partially true. But the caveat with that is that you don't need to lead with the money. You need to have the money, but you don't need to lead with the money. And it is very confusing in the beginning because you don't know anything. Okay, now I figured it out. But I can't even imagine the people that are doing this at the first time and they get all confused and stuff. They were like, everybody told me girls love the money, but I have the money now. Girls don't love me. First of all, you don't have enough money. That girls that love the money, that starts at around 30k a month, 30k USD a month. That starts as that. And the second thing is the other the other aspect of it. Girls don't love the money, they love the fun stability with it. If you are a dork, okay, my accent, if you are a dork, you need to think of only one thing. If you have $1 million cash in hand, and they are at your wall or anything else, they are at there, would girls be down to have a relationship with you? No. But if you spend that $1 million in 300 getting a BMW good car, or a Lamborghini, in 300k on that, 300k on luxurious trip in Mykonos or anywhere you want, 300k is pretty spendable if you know. Okay, and you spend all that money and stuff, and that will attract females in your life if you have the money and you want that blueprint, that is that. But getting singly getting the money will don't do any good. Okay, they will do good in other aspects of your life, but if you are feeling sad because of relationships, that won't do any good. So don't try to fill that hole with other things. Suppose you will be like, yeah, I will make more money and I will be happy, but the thing you are craving is physical intimacy. So no matter how much money you make, if you don't do that stuff, you won't do that stuff. You know how insane is this is, and I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. You guys don't observe that much, but you know how insane this is. Let me give you an analogy, and you will think how stupid you are. Think of you running a marathon. Okay, you are running a marathon 10 kilometers. You are at 5 kilometers. You are thirsty, and you will be like, yeah, I'm thirsty, but if I run 5 more kilometers, I won't be thirsty. Do you think that you won't be thirsty at 10 kilometers without drinking the water? And even if you drink water at 5 kilometers, when you get thirsty, you don't need to do other stuff, you will be happy. And the aspect of don't go for a happy life, go for a purposeful life, that is true. But you need to be a little content. Okay, if your life is all die hard, this and that, it will take a toll on you, and you might be the person that can handle it. I am that type of person that can handle it. But you know what, I love I'm not gonna lie, I love the peacefulness in my life. I really love that. I really love the thing. And you know what, the people that say the meaning of them, the big guys that says you don't need to be looking for a happy life, you need to looking for a purposeful life. They are telling you in that of hedonistic stuff. Okay, like if you get fun from drinking, you shouldn't do that. But if you get fun from working, you can do that. So that's just the caveat that there is. And if you are feeling sad, just figure out what are you craving and fulfill that. Okay, and I'm not talking about, you know what, if you know how should I counter this. Whenever I say something and there is obviously a common sense thing, like now I said if you're craving something, you should do it. Now people will go, if I'm craving alcohol, I should consume it. No, common sense. You tell me if there is a there is a thing I could say that will cancel that caveat out. Okay, just that. See you in the next one.